Windsurfing, like skateboarding, was born from the roots of surfing. There were many sports that also branched out from windsurfing, including tow-in surfing and kiteboarding.
I think windsurfing was a huge factor in me being able to transition over into tow surfing and all these other sports that have come from it, because first you got to have an open mind, and from windsurfing you learn to look at waves differently, you learn to look at equipment differently.
The type of people that were attracted to windsurfing, I found as athletes, were also the type of people that weren't narrow-minded and stuck in one sport. You know, especially the people that surfed and windsurfed, they're always kind of looking over their shoulder going, well, we could do this or we could do that.
Yeah, well, all the board sports seem to kind of stem from surfing. You know, that's like the spiritual godfather of all the various board sports, you know, windsurfing included. But the windsurfers and windsurfing has sort of sprouted its own little, you know, group of sports too. Kiteboarding clearly came from windsurfers looking at another way of playing around with their gear. Same group of guys for the most part. A group of tinkering North Shore Maui guys that are always looking for the next thing to do. Looking at the available tools, the conditions you've got in front of you, and looking at different ways of combining them to have fun.
Kites really is the thing. Kites will inevitably transition and become popular because of the powerful human urge to fly. Human beings have always wanted to fly. They'll do anything to fly. The trouble with flying is it's unsafe, as many have found out. So it's a scary system, and it's just that scariness which contributes to the thrill, but also contributes the need for a developing of safe systems.
You know, people ask me probably every day if I like windsurfing better or kiteboarding, and the answer is, you know, always it depends where I am and what the conditions are doing. They're both unreal. You know, a good day of windsurfing is better than anything in the world. It depends where you are. And I'm one of those guys that's pretty much living in the moment and taking advantage of the conditions that are in front of me. I'm lucky enough that I've got an arsenal of gear ready to go in the back of my truck all the time, and I can do whatever the conditions are good for, and I love it all. It just adds more excitement to life.